Hello, my name is Zakar, and I will be presenting why how America's 250th anniversary connects to an influence on a key moment from America's 250-year history. The specific key moment that I will be discussing in this video is the Civil War. And here there's the Union flag and the Confederate flag. Here's a map of the Union States and Confederate States. So America is almost 250 years old, and this journey was not easy. It was not smooth. Okay, there were a lot of challenges in the way, such as the Civil War, because this was a time period of significant division between the Union and the Confederacy, because they both of those um, land areas had like different viewpoints on slavery, and there were many other examples as well. So the Declaration of Independence states that all men are created equal. However, this ideal was tested 85 years later, because this is when the Civil War was started. Some argue that the Civil War, it was like a war over the Declaration of Independence ideas, kind of. Over specifically the idea that all men are created equal. Because, you see, the Union supported that statement that all men are created equal, and the Confederacy, they had a different viewpoint on that. And because of that, the nation was split into two parts, the Union and the Confederacy. Now I will discuss the different perspectives, specifically the Union and the Confederate perspectives, and like the outcome of this and what it led to. So Union argued that everyone is equal, all men, not everyone, but all men are equal, and they argue that slavery is wrong, essentially. It shouldn't exist. And Confederacy, they believe that slavery was normal and it should be allowed. And this was because of self-governance. This led to tensions on the Declaration's ideals, and this led to war, specifically the Civil War. Now I'll discuss Abraham Lincoln's viewpoint about this like Civil War, like and Declaration of Independence ideas, all of that. So Lincoln believed that the Civil War was fought for the Declaration's ideals. That's what he believed. He made the Gettysburg Address, which I have like an excerpt of that here. And he supported that all men are created equal, and yeah. Then the result, like the outcome, was that the Union won the war. And because of that, like 13, 14, and 15 amendments were passed. Essentially, what these amendments did is they ended slavery. They said it's wrong, and there should be no more slavery, essentially. Also, one of the amendments was about like it guaranteed birthright citizenship. One of them, I don't know which one exactly, but one of those three. Now I will discuss the legacy and like the connection to the 250th anniversary. So the Civil War solved this union between the Union and the Confederacy, because see, after the Civil War, there was no more Confederacy. The Confederacy essentially joined the Union, and the United States was still the United States. There was a struggle for, however, there is like a struggle on whether there's like true equality still. You see, it's debatable. This could be debated because the after the Civil War, the struggle for true equality still continued. There wasn't a complete, true equality even after the Civil War, and the way specifically that this connects to America's 250th anniversary is because it shows that the Declaration of Independence, that the document is still strong, and you know it's a lot depends on it, basically. And it's like a guidance of how our nation should be, how it should develop, all of that, basically. Yeah, that's what I said in the conclusion here. The Civil War proved that our founding document is still strong. Yeah. And this is my works cited list. These are all the sources I used. Yeah, that's it for this video.